Yo, new breed. What up, y'all? I always forget to take off the little level thing. What's up, everybody? My lips got stuck together a little bit. What's the word? Ground fog. What's up, Ian Goats? Did you just change that? Finally get to make one of these. I don't know if you're here anymore, but we'll see. I appreciate you stopping in, Marco. El Cap with the link. I appreciate it, man. Y'all make sure to go check out the Wingspan blems if you are interested. Got them over on the website. I'm actually, I might go with that Blade Show price. I think I'm gonna have to do that. I just want to move these things already. I need to get them out of here. So I wonder if I can do that right now. Right now, just the blems. Drop them to like 85. Can I do it right now? I'm gonna go do it right now, y'all. If y'all interested in Wingspans at 85 bucks, what? Yeah, I just need to move these things. Need to get them out of here. So we're gonna do that real quick. I'm not gonna put it on screen or anything, but I'm gonna do it on my end. I don't think y'all can see it. Can y'all see it? Let me know. And we're going, guys. We're just gonna do it. The only thing is that the price is not gonna be reflected on the site. Only when you add it to the cart. So I'm just doing it. So we're gonna do 85 on the acid stonewash. These are the aesthetic blems. 85 on that one. Yeah, these are aesthetic blems. 85 on the aesthetic blems. We're just doing it live, yeah. We're just changing prices live. 85 bucks, and then we're gonna go to the smooth jimping. We're gonna go over here, and we're dropping that from 100. We're dropping that to 75. We're doing it live. I'm not playing around, guys. We're doing it live. Doing that, and then we're going over to the inconsistent functional jimping. We're going to that one. We're going to throw that one to 75 also, from 105 to 75. That's how we're doing it. That is how. No, you know what? We're going to do that one 80. Right now, we're going to do 75. I got to get rid of them, guys. I'm serious. So if y'all are interested in some cheapo wingspans, go hit it up. Go hit it up right now. Today is Saturday, so I won't have them out until Monday. But yeah, so that's serious right there. If y'all don't believe me, y'all go check it out. 75 bucks for a wingspan. Smooth jimping, yeah, but you got the flick all day. You can still flick it. You got a hollow grind. I think I have some flat grinds on the inconsistent jimping. And then the aesthetic blems, I think I put them at 85 because they're still functional. But that's still, I mean, from 150 to 85 bucks and then 150 to 75. S35EN, titanium, carbon fiber, the little clip with the inlays. Only 300 of them made. Come on. And the way these have sold, I don't know if I'll be doing another run. So 300. Just saying. All right. So now back to it. Joe Casbrick, what's up? How's it going? The pocket snacks, drop them in there. El Cap, thank you so much for dropping the link. I forgot to say that, I think. Always appreciate that. Henry G, drop those pockets, drop the snacks. Mom, what's up? How's it going? What are the pockets? What are the snacks? My mom's over there making posts of her pinch opening her knife. She called it a flick. Working on the flicking fingers. Snagging on some Oreo Reese's, and I must say they're tasty. And I'm playing with my Vandal. What's the Vandal? Is that a Neves design or is that something else? What a nice surprise it was to finally arrive. Heck yeah, man. There you go. They are, but sadly I'm thinking they aren't good for me. Oh, the Reese's? What is it? Reese's Oreos? Oreo Reese's. Just have a couple. Wingspan in my pocket. I was practicing flicking open. Snack is leftover Chick-fil-A. Breakfast, egg, sausage, cheese on muffin, and a coffee. That was from Chick-fil-A? Chick-fil-A? The whole thing? Or some of that? Okay. All right. I didn't know they got down like that. Bro, KZ, what's up, man? How's it going, dude? What are the pockets? What are the snacks? Like my mom said, let's go grab a Wingspan. Yes, please. 75 bucks, guys. 75 bucks. That's quite the drop. Even from 105 or 100, but from 150, 75 bucks, it's half off. S35 yen, hollow grind, flat grind belt satins. The hollow grind are just plain satin. And then the acid stone wash. I think the acid stone wash are all aesthetic blends. Aesthetic. So those are 85. He's always on the table ready for playing with. There you go. Heck yeah, man. All from Chick-fil-A. There you go. Ian, what's up, man? How's it going, dude? I saw you over in the comments way early in the morning. I wasn't sure if you were just there for that moment. What are the pockets? What are the snacks, man? I know you got some heat on you. I brought up a bunch of the designs that I have. Well, this one's gonna be the next new breed design, the Iron Strike. And then I brought up a bunch of them that I printed. This one was the one that I was working on till the last minute. I didn't get to print it. But I got some other ones printed, so I thought I'd show the prints and talk about those, talk about what I picked up in Blade, and then maybe work on the one that we've been working on for the live stream. So we'll see how far we get into that. Real, what's up, bro? So what up, Loot? What's up, everybody? 20 months, bro. 20 months. I appreciate all the support, brother. He and I were over there at Blade Show having a great time. It was really cool. Went by pretty quick. But yeah, it was a fun time. Always cool hanging out with my friend, my best buddy, practically my brother for real, guys. I've known him since 7th grade, and we can just talk about whatever, guys. Time just flies by. But I appreciate the support, man. Always, dude. I would definitely snag one on payday. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I wanted to bring it down the other day. Actually, I had them at $75 at Blade Show, but I wasn't really shopping them around. I was, talking with a bunch of people. It's funny because I went there with the idea or the plan to network, and usually I'm the one talking to like brands and companies and being like, "Hey, this is some of my designs." But the different thing about this Blade Show is that some of those, some of that work and license possibilities, it came to me, and that was very different. But I'm extremely grateful to Fred and David over at QSP giving me a heads up on Nightclad looking for some designers. I've already hit them up, sent them some designs that I would like to license. Joyce from Concept, maybe Casey talked with her about me, and she started following me. She was already following my new breed or my Loot-10. She was following one of those already, but she started following the other one recently. So I'll probably message her about me trying to get some designs so that way I just streamline that process, instead of going through the email, because then you can get kind of lost in there. With my page, I do my thumbnails, I show some of the design process whenever I'm working on something, so she can see all my stuff like right there, and I can send some pictures and then be like, hey, I can send the file if you are interested. Well, let's do the contract and then send the file. So yeah, it's very different to have to be seeked out, or just people know that hey, you license and there's this and that. It's cool. It's really cool, and I really appreciate that, the way that went. Ken, what's up? Or Dwight or Kempo. I never know what to call you. Different names. Yeah, man. How's it going, dude? What are the pockets? What are the snacks? Drop them in there. Let me know. The Ponds, what's up? How's it going, dude? On this one, this is the Iron Strike was actually a spin-off from this design right here. I talk about this one all the time. This was just the design that I threw on. Like I was just started with the blade. I didn't even work on this one in the way that I normally work on designs. It was from it all started from a discussion I was having with Dylan just before the stream. It was one of the Wednesday night streams, and I was like, you know what? Let me try to do this the blade grind. We were talking about blade grind, a different way to do them. So it's just started with the blade, and then I liked I was liking how the blade was coming out. So then I worked on it and turned it into a design. but I wanted to spice it up, try something different, and that's how this design came about. So yesterday I needed something for the thumbnail, and I do still like this design as it is. So I was playing with it some. I was toying with the handle. Didn't like what I was doing, like shape wise. So I tried some milling. It needs to be cleaned up. You can see right here, it's too tight right there. So I'm gonna tweak that some, get that cleaned up. But I thought it could be an interesting milling pattern. But we'll see. Right now, it's kind of hard to tell exactly how much I like it because of this stupid area right here. Stupid crap. Oh, and the Iron Strike. I don't know if this is the updated one. So this is the Iron Striker right here, printed out, and then this is the close profile. The close profile is sick too, and everything lands great. I forgot this one for Blade. I kind of wanted to, if people wanted to check it out and see where the placement lands, everything's pretty sweet. Even that wasn't even meant to be a front flipper, but it's gonna work. So that's cool. But I'm really happy with this design. I forgot who I think Casey. I was showing Casey some of the models, and he liked this one and this guy right here, which I'll talk about this one in a little bit also. That one is the what the hell are you called? I forgot what you got. It's something. Vosteed and Kilo, L Max, and a mini acorn in pocket today. Had some McD's earlier as a snack. There you go. What was this? What was it though? What was on the menu? What did you get off of the menu? I need the deets, bro. You know I need all of it. Come on. You have some nuggies. Did you get some French fries with extra salt? Regardless, bro. Heck yeah. I like the clip-esque blade shape on this guy right here. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Yeah, this one I still need some cleaning up on. I didn't bail on it, but once I started working on this one, I knew I was going to turn it into something. I kind of stepped away from this project, so there's still some things that I need to clean up on it. Like where the stop pin hits, I'm gonna flatten that. See, that's that little dent right there. I think that's probably where I left off on this design. I was trying to get the stop pin how I wanted it, how the contact point was gonna be. But I do like the close profile. And I think, yeah, that is what happened because I was trying to figure out a way to make the design not look so funky when closed for the stop pin that I started tweaking the blade shape some while keeping, more or less this front part, but it did slim down some. But I wanted to try to make it look, I don't know, just I don't know. I like the way it came out. Just this little scoop right here, the little poon. It took away from this, which is where the stop pin hits. In my opinion, it's like more you're looking at the profile with this little. I don't know it's got kind of a like a dressy but crazy look from the blade. So yeah, that's where I left off because I was trying to clean up the stop pin and I just kept going with this one. I was really liking how that turned out. Full length backspacer on this one, all the way to the top, practically a stop pin. Did I turn this into a stop pin? Hold up. Oh, I did make this the stop pin. So the backspacer is the stop pin. I don't remember that came about, but that's what I ended up doing. I think because I did get so close, I was like, might as well turn it into a stop pin. So I like that about the design too. And then I think it actually curves down. Let's see. To where like there's a little piece. Oh, that's the wrong thing. No, that's right. I'm just doing the wrong thing. What the hell's the frame at? Oh, component 3. That's interesting. My frame is usually component 2. I don't know why I don't have them named. Oh, I do, but down here, not on the top. That is also weird. So yeah, right here, that's my contact point when closed. So you see, close it right there. Oh no, it's right here. So the flat, that's cool. I'm forgetting what I'm doing over here. Yeah, that works especially well because of the jimping. Hell yeah. I remember wondering about how the contact point was going to be because of the stop pin, being round. And I know it's a thing, you can land on jimping with a stop pin, but I like that that's flat. So I have that one printed out. I didn't open Kitchen EDC. I printed this guy out. I don't think I showed it last week. I think I was still printing, but this one was the Kitchen EDC model. Very neutral handle. The front didn't print out the way I wanted it to. I mean, the way it was supposed to. It's supposed to be rounded more. I actually was clipping some of it off. I think I clipped too much. Uh, Aaron was saying maybe switch this up, but it's kind of a thing that I like. It was a happy accident for me for the Clydesdale because I wanted a very, utilitarian blade, and I like that you can pinch grip from way down here. You can flick it from the bottom. You can flip it from higher up if you want. I wanted it to be like whatever your position your handle's in if you're working on something. It was even supposed to have a flipper tab. So the stop pin I thought it just worked out well. So I like to keep that on a lot of my designs, and sometimes I switch it up, make it smaller, but I do like the slot, and I do have it for some other designs where it's extremely long. Like this is the BFB. I'm going to show that design in a little bit. So these kind of have a similar aesthetic. I think that's what Aaron was talking about. And I just printed them in the fixed position. I wasn't going to have time to put them together. So that's why they stayed like that. Just so that way you could at least get the feel for them. Just a mango smoothie, nothing in my pockets at work finishing a project. Oh, okay. Well, as soon as you get out of that project, you put something in your pockets, bro. That mango smoothie though sounds refreshing, man. Hell yeah. Save me a sip, bro. Just put it in save me some in a little cup. Not sure if you also saw the video I sent to your phone of me attempting to flick my wingspan. I would move my fingers because I would get scared. Well, don't try to be flicking, mom. Just do how you're doing in that post. Don't be trying to flick the wingspan. I'll make you a 3D model, and you can flick that, and you can work your way up to the real deal. Hey, you're gonna lose your finger. When did you start getting so brave? Jeez, no, I didn't see that though. I just assumed that it was the post from Instagram. I'll check it out later. Jeez, crazy. Hans. Oh, okay. The double cheeseburger and large fry. Oh, yes, please. The big arch burger. What is that one? What does it have in it? Yo, Donnie, what's up, man? Thank you, dude. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. Oh, dude, which one was it that you were talking about? There was one that you said you were really digging. Is the one for the? Is it this one? The one we've been working on for the live stream? I need to go through all my designs. Donnie was saying that he digs one, and I don't know which one it is. There are so many, but that's a good thing. Projectiles are sharp. What's up? Pocket snacks, drop them in there. Got a sweet belly. Which one did I have? Oh, was it the kitchen EDC? Yeah, that's what I was going for on that one. I wanted it to be a kind of like it was a fun project for me. I was trying to capture like something you could use in the kitchen, but something that you could EDC, something that you would like. And let me open that one actually. That was one that I forgot to open. I was looking at them as I was trying to prep for the stream, and I couldn't remember which ones I had printed. I think it's this one right here. Close that. So this is the kitchen EDC right here. So you can see the front. It's supposed to have a swedge, and it's missing. Oh, it's rounded a little bit. It's missing a piece. The printer did not like that. So I really like this one. It's very neutral, like absolutely 100% neutral on that handle. That's what I was going for. That's what I wanted. And but the look when closed, I think it looks pretty sweet. I think it's clean. It has kind of an aggressive look when closed, if that makes sense. I think it's the I think it's the swedge. So all the way down, pinch grip forever, or pinch open, I guess. And I really like that about that. So and then flick from way below. I'll probably put a chamfer. Yeah, I think I'll probably put a chamfer down here since it is kind of close there. Which one is it? Have all these designs open. Bring it back on. I like to keep the one that's in the thumbnail on the screen. But thank you, projectiles are sharp. I appreciate you, John the engineer. What's up? How's it going, man? It's good to see you, dude. Drop those pockets. Let me know. Big Arch is their new like premium burger. Okay. McDonald's, they're trying. They're trying to go bistro. That's cool. I gotta check that baby out. Josh, what's up? How's it going, man? What's the day looking like? El Gatito Malo, what's up? Drop those pockets. Let me know. I looked it up as 2B patty. Oh, I was gonna say lanyard. As a lanyard, all EDC. As 2B patties, a lanyard. So, get some extra grip on there. You don't want to drop it. Layered with three slices of melty white cheddar cheese. Is then topped with both crispy and slivered onions, zesty pickles. Yum. Okay, that does sound pretty delicious. I'm down with that. I'm down with that. The knaf is the Spidey Chef. Nice. And snacks are grapes. Oh, delicious. All right. Refreshing. Healthy. And the Spidey Chef, are you slicing them in half as you munching out? Just for fun, dude. Just for fun. Throw it in the air and try to get one, dude. Do it. Throw three. Try to get all three. Oh, come on, dude. Challenge yourself, bro. Make yourself work for those grapes. It could be fun, Grapes all flying around. Who's throwing grapes everywhere? Slipping. Yeah. Anyway. So this one will be the next one. I did have somebody in mind for the project, but that kind of fell through for the time being. I mean, so for the time being, I'm still kind of in search there. I am for sure. I hit up Megaron. It was a little bit higher because I was trying to do something where it could be like S35 yen again. I want to do S35, maybe S45, but it's gonna be a pre-order. But I wanted to do something where I could keep the pre-order like super low, like $100 for the pre-order. Make it like super, whoever gets in there, make it super affordable. Whoever gets in on that pre-order, and then once they come in, the price goes to 150. So I wanted to do something like that. But and then I had a company in mind. It sounded good, but it didn't work out. Just from some things I had heard, I was like, oh, maybe I should look somewhere else. But it still might be an option. I'll see what's up, see how that works out. But who else is there? I looked at Petrified Fish. I think they were kind of close, and but Megaron was too high. I wanted to see what's up with Kizer. I had this interesting thought of what if I went with Riot. Like I want to see what their prices are like, but I still go like an affordable route. I don't think anybody's ever done that. Everybody goes with Riot and they're like, oh, let's go Vanax or let's go S90V or they want to do. But what if I went with them and was like, what's your S35 VN look like with this? Like maybe titanium and carbon fiber, or maybe titanium, some models titanium and maybe some aluminum with carbon fiber. What does that look like? What does the pricing come out from that? You still get the quality build, but maybe they have like different factories that they would go, or maybe they just turn you away right away. You want that with us? Mm-mm. In the wrong spot, sir. Do you know who we work with? Like that. That's all they're gonna tell me, guys. I don't know. It was just a thought. Like, what about blending? A premium, company that does those premium builds, but go with a, being a little more cost, budgety. I mean, S35 is not extremely budget. It's in the middle. That's why I like S35 EN. But I need to see what their price is like. There was somebody else, that Nightclad company. I was gonna ask them. I want to see what, because I think I heard that they OEM and they have some interesting looking designs that looks like they can handle a project like this isn't extreme or anything. There's a lot of milling that would need to be nailed, I guess. But I don't know. I guess we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely ask them though. I'll definitely be hungry. Then. I am working tomorrow. I am. I'm out at 3. Sorry I saw your message out late, dude. Oh, 3 minutes. Not too bad. Gma, what's up? How you doing? Oh, I thought that was her. It was already. Excuse me. A nefarious snack? Pepsi Zero. Oh, I guess he's saying like maybe it's a snack. It can be a snack. It's funny. You guys did it the same way. You and who did the other one that way? Right here. Is that the new thing? The nefarious. What's the nefarious? I know the name, but I can't think of the model. Cutting a few live blades show in the background. I didn't. Tech does a great job, but their knives always cost more. Yes, yeah, that's what I hear. That's what I hear. Yeah. So that's not really what I'm what I'm going for this model. Because I was trying to get away from a pre-order, but the way the Wingspan went, uh, I had to go back to going with a pre-order. But that's why I'm trying to do something where I go to something very on the lower side for a pre-order, like but with great materials, or in my opinion, because S35 EN for $100 on a pre-order, titanium and carbon fiber, I think that's pretty sweet. And then when they come in, 150 will be for when I drop them, you know, if there are any left, you know. So I'm trying to find somebody that can do great work and keep the price right. I don't want to go back with Kubey right now, just from the way the Wingspan went. I know they're still nailing it, or they're doing great things, but just for the way my project went, I just kind of want to steer away. Also, Wingspan. Speaking of Wingspan, $75 right now, guys. I dropped it to $75. You won't see it on the site, but when you drop it in your cart, $75 for those blems. The aesthetic blems are $85. Just saying, if y'all interested. 75 from 150 S35 EN titanium carbon fiber. I know I'm plugging, guys. I know, but I want to let y'all know. Oh, I see Casey over here. My bad. Casey with the tense macaronis and cheese. Shouldn't even be working on my design, listening while driving home from work. I should, bro. I should. I'll get back to it, bro. Thanks so much, dude. I appreciate it. Very, very cool of you, man. Thank you. Casey, yeah, Casey has an awesome project, something that I've never worked on before. So it's taken a lot of it's taking a little bit more research that it's going into that. I always try to be as thorough as I can be whenever, if we're moving, we have the stop pin in a place that I'm like, is it too close? So I'm always checking different measurements on things, but the mechanism is different than I've worked on. So more research in that. So, but I think we've already got that locked down. So, there's going to be back to normal, normal work. So that's cool. But I think we got it all ironed out, everything. But thank you again, Casey. I appreciate you, man. Drive safe, dude. Are you eating that big arch burger too? It's all the craze right now, dude. Everybody's gonna leave my live going to try that burger. I missed some chat up here. What's up, dude? That CREDC. I gotta get. Oh, I didn't open my links. What an idiot. I gotta drop this link because people don't know. Chris over here is making some. Let me see, making some awesome drivers, and so I'm sure a lot of y'all don't know. Go check out this link right here. Check out his work, guys. I'm digging it. I like it a lot. It reminds me. I think it was Armor. He makes like the clubs. It reminds me of those. Uh, yeah, I really dig his work. He's doing some great stuff, and I didn't even know he was making drivers until I don't know. It's been like a few months. But check him out, guys. Jim Cox, what's up? How's it going, man? It's good. Hey, I played for you Thursday. I was lurking in there. I was working on. I think I was working on Casey's thing actually that day. Um, but yeah, I played for you, and you ended up winning. I mean, on your own, which is funny. And I think you had gifted a membership or something, and you won your own membership. You were on a roll, bro. You were on a roll. I'm trying to find a link real quick. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me a second. Oh, there it is. Y'all, I'm sure y'all know. I'm gonna drop Casey's link right here. Go help him grow by one more sub from my. I'm pretty sure y'all are all subbed over there. But if you aren't, go check out Casey. His channel is just growing so much, and it's really cool. He puts in a lot of work, guys, and so it's good to see. It's much deserved. Check him out. Jim Cox too. Go check out Jim Cox. Click on his profile. I'm gonna drop his link right now, but I'm gonna keep falling behind. Just had Costco swirl ice cream and bought a new Vossi porcupine today. Okay. How was that? How was that ice cream? Was it swirly? Wicked Dream Designs knife? What about it? Yeah, the with Katsuo? Yeah, that thing's wild. That thing's wild. He's doing some cool stuff. Somebody's tried to say that he was copying their design. I saw some like similarities here and there, but it was not a copy. It was not. I think now people are like trying for that. But no, that dude has his designs that he's going for. They're a little more wild, and I don't know. I think what was similar about it, like the blade shape or something. I don't know. I don't know, but I would know he wouldn't do that, and it wasn't even. It just had a look here and there that was similar. That comment cost more than. Back to Jim Cox though. Make sure I go check out Jim Cox. I don't think he's been live. You haven't been live in a while, right, man? I mean, he did some SolidWorks streams live. That's another CAD software. If y'all don't know, I do Fusion 360. That's what I use, and he was doing. He was learning SolidWorks. It was new to him, but he knows he's right here. Nice price on the blimps. Thanks, man. Thank you. He's not new to CAD software. It was just SolidWorks was new to him, and so he has some. If you are interested in learning SolidWorks, he's got a nice starting point over there. Check him out, guys. Angelo, what's up? How's it going? It's good to see you, man. Twas a joke. You're killing it, my friend. I appreciate you, man. I play too. I kid. I kid. But really, thank you. I really appreciate it, KC. Grab a Wingspan, one for your Easter basket. There you go. Birthday, Father's Day, heck, even Mother's Day. She's not lying. Don't ask him questions. It's an auto, guys. Dang. Ruined it. Yeah, you got it, bro. Keep up the good work, man. It's looking fantastic, dude. Heck yeah. Yeah, man, I haven't checked any well, I just went to my PO box yesterday and there was nothing in there. So, but I was gonna say I hadn't checked my the tracking on it, and I know you would hit them up. I don't know what the word was from that. But yeah, man, I'm sorry about that. That's a bummer, dude. And you went through all the effort to try to get that over here and it was just going in circles. So that sucks, dude. I'm sorry. Just let me know in my instas what happened with that. I don't know. I picked up this clip yesterday from my PO box. Is a rock scale. pocket clip. I wanted to switch it up. It took some bending. It wasn't making contact with the frame, but we got it. We got it on there, and I dig it. I like it. It looked a little bit like it matched more in the car, so it is a bit darker, but it's fine, and it works well. The function's there, so I like that. The Spyderco, the small clip, the small deep carry or whatever, that one was working nicely. I really like that one too. So I was gonna switch back if I had issues with this one, but I like it. Very minimal and works well in the pocket, in and out, comfortable. I dig it. So heck yeah! Shout out to Rock Scale. I had been seeing their Spyderco scales, I think is what I've been seeing, and I was wondering why the name sounded familiar when I was picking up the clip, and I went and, browsed, and I was like, "Oh, okay, I get it." Yeah, it was rigged. Yeah, congrats on the win, dude. What did you got a box, right? A knife case. That's sweet. Heck yeah. That's awesome, dude. Brian, how's it going, dude? Pocket snacks, drop them in there. Drop your link, man. Get that link in there. Make sure I go check out the EDC roundtable. Brian's got some awesome ferro rods and dab thingies, like fancy ones. Check them out. Mundus was accusing Wicked. Oh, okay, Mundus. But yeah, I didn't think it was. I didn't see it. Like as a copy, I didn't see it. I've seen that one, Mom. You talking about the little one, right? The keychain one? Like, it comes with a little sheath. Mom, I've been seeing that one. All right. I was just joking. You talking about that one though? It's like a smaller version. They have a bigger one. I forget what the bigger one's called though. But no, I'm very familiar with that one. I had seen it in my research when I was getting trying to figure out what I was going to replace my link with when I couldn't carry my Kershaw link, and I went with the Kershaw Cinder. But the Hummingbird was one of those knives that like top 10 small knives or something. Pizza operator, what's up, man? How's it going, dude? What are the pockets? What are the snacks? I really wanted to finish this one for Blade, but I think it was a nice spot that I left off on. Like I don't know, like a sun ray thing going on. It's not on the other side yet. I gotta finish that one, get that one wrapped up. This one, the profile is pretty cool. Closed on this one too. I dig that. I mean, I eat it, you know. Oh, this is the one that I was gonna show. So this is I have it called the Warren Tonto right now, but I don't know what I'm gonna call it. But I did print this one for. Let me see. I'm gonna do this. There we go. I printed this one for Blade. So that's this guy right here. I don't know why it did this little curve right here on the front. It doesn't have that in the design. I don't know. Maybe the filament just had a dip in there or something. A very neutral handle. None of the designs that are on there, like the inlay or the milling, none of that's kind of spice. None of the spice shows up on the 3D print, but the model, I really dig it. Things are landing great when closed too. You got right there on the hole, and then you got this kind of wheel flipper. So that's cool. I dig it. I like it. Lands for the thumb also. I like this one quite a bit. This was my favorite for um, because this is one of my choices for my next run, but it ended up being the Iron Strike. I like the clip on this one too. Got some inlays with some milling on there. I'm trying that again. I'll try it on this one, just like I did the Wingspan. I don't know this one since it's full length, the carbon fiber or whatever material it would be. That one would, I guess, have me a little bit nervous because it's gonna have to bend all the way. With the Wingspan, it was, in the bottom, it was down here, and then down here, so in two different spots. So it didn't really, with the flexing of the clip, it didn't really interfere too much. It didn't really put that much pressure since it's different spots. So I don't know. In this case, it'd be the whole thing, full length, and I don't know, but I would like that one to work out. Wouldn't want it to be all messed up. And then the other design is This one right here, I like a lot. Who named this one? This was the blue-footed booby, but I called it the BFB because we were not going blue-footed booby, guys. We're not doing it. So we just shorten it up, BFB. Another one with it's got like a clear, I don't know, like acrylic or something. It was something kind of material that will be durable. I know they have like the colored PEI now or something, so maybe that could be an option. So little inlays, and then the backspacer too is see-through. So that one is printed also. That's this guy, and I like it a lot. And climb up, neutral handle. I thought it was gonna be bigger when I printed it. I didn't check the measurements when I was printing them. I was just like, I knew they were ready. I knew they were where I wanted them, but I didn't remember the dimensions. I just knew that they were good to go. And this one started out looking like a Laconico, so I started switching it up, and then this is what we came out with. So this was a live stream design. What else was this one? I think was a live stream design. This one is the one we're currently working on. This one is not a live stream design. I don't remember if I was messing with it during the stream though, but this one has I have a functional prototype on this one, and this one is delicious, y'all. I like this one. Things land where they should. This one was my favorite. Before I started working on the Iron Strike, this one was the one that I thought was going to be the next project. But Iron Strike and the Gallop actually won this one out. Damn, look at that though. That looks cool. I dig that. Compound grind. I went with like a nightmare grind. I didn't even realize that was a name for it. I just wanted to try something new. And I like the clip on this one, has kind of like a custom knife kind of vibe, like a handmade clip style. I really like this one a lot. This is the roughneck. Yeah. Man, pizza operator, drop those pockets, man. You probably already did. I'm sorry, I got carried away talking about things. Yeah, no live streams for a while. Yeah. Are you gonna get back to doing that? You were making some cool stuff. I think you did an axe. Did you do your knife shelf thing? Knife holder thing? Did you do that live, or was that something outside of the stream that you put together? It's still going in circles? Dude, I'm sorry about that, man. That really sucks. I don't know what happened there. That's lame. TRM rocks. Yeah, I'm really liking it, man. I passed by the table or their booth rather. I think all blade shows, and I was like, I'm gonna come back, and I really intended to go back, but I would like get lost in all the other knives, and eventually I would leave and be like, oh, I never made it back to the booth. And I think last year was when I came closest, and I never made it back. And then this time I was between McNee's table. I was looking at the McNee's 3 or 2, whatever, the smaller one, and this one. And I actually went back, like I left one, went over there, left that one, went over there, and before I made my decision. But I'll probably see what's up in Blade Show Atlanta if I can swing it. Maybe get into McNee's if they have any. But this one was more, the low tip, just the this is just more my style. The other one is like a small bruiser, like a little minimalist bruiser. It's a little tank, and I like when smaller knives are built like that. I love that. So I was really, it really appealed to me in that way. But the low tip on this, and the other one's just a different worker. So I ended up going with this one, and I'm not disappointed. And I like that I got a couple of washer knives. I got the River Otter, another washer knife. I'm super happy with this one. It's beautiful. I absolutely love this. And yeah, I like washer knives on occasion, Or I guess I don't mind them at all. But I hadn't had any, I don't think, in a while. I might have one that I don't even know. But yeah, I'm really digging it. Both of those. All of them. This guy too, the ABW. Yeah. I'm not really the button liner lock guy. But I always say that there's an exception, and this is the one right here for me. I didn't even know he had it. I saw it at the table, and he was just like, "Yeah, that's that." I thought it was his auto, and it's sick. It's like a big version of the slip joint. I love it. Big Red did an awesome video of Maxpedition pouch. Very cool. Oh yeah, Maxpedition has some good stuff. Did you put out a new pouch? Nice. I like that. It had support, Jim. It did have support. I printed some through my prints. I was trying to figure out which one that I liked more because I was printing some. I printed some flat, like this model. I printed flat, and my clips kept coming off. And I don't know if it was the way, but I still added the support on my prints. And I don't remember if I did this one flat too, but this one I did up like this. So that could be where, or did I do it this way? Oh, I did it this way. As you can see the print that I broke off from the bottom. I didn't really clean that up, but so I printed this way. So maybe from what I broke off from the support, probably took off some of the blade right there. That's probably what happened on that one. And then the same on this one. The same on this one. You see, I printed this one upside down also. And probably the support because it was kind of wonky. I think this one, when it finished, it was at an angle. And I was super worried because I was like, dang, I wasted, because this was like 7 hours, a 7 hour print. And it was like at an angle, but it ended up coming out just fine. It was just that area up there. So I don't know if when I laid it on the table in Cura, if I laid it at an angle without even realizing it, because I put flat on bed is what I do after I get it how I want it, the orientation. I put lay flat so it brings it down. But maybe I didn't realize I had it at an angle or something on this one. But dang, I like this one, guys. Very comfortable. And then this one too, of course, super neutral. You do get a little bit of that on the back end, but it's not, it's rounded. This guy, another neutral. They're always neutral. Climb up on that. I like that blade shape. I like this design. And then this one. This one was my favorite as I was working on it. The Iron Strike is just, I really dig it. I like it a lot. You got that flat to climb up on. You got this right here that just locks you in. I was gonna cuss right there. I effing love it. All right. I got excited. Rotten Evo 3.0, Winter Blade Factor, and Bradford Guardian 3.5. Pockets are hot, baby. I love it. Heck yeah. Should name that one Bob. Which one? Which one, Casey? Why does it look? Oh, the BFB? This one? Is that what we're talking about? I think I even threw the inlay and the pivot. Yeah, I got an inlay and the pivot too. I don't know. I was just trying to do something new. Trying to spice it up because I talked about it before. I think like I do a lot of neutral handles, a lot of neutral clips. So I try to figure out a way to spice those up without going to, because my mind just doesn't go that route whenever I'm doing handles. Kind of like Ray Laconico and Sanford. They do a lot of neutral handles. A lot of times their blades can get a little wild, but their handles are pretty much, they stay in a comfort, they want the ergos, and that's I have a hard time making my handles like crazy. It's just I don't see it. My mind thinks hand right away, like I want to be comfortable, but then I see the blade, and I'm like, I want to do it a little different. Like I'll show you a perfect example of like I can't separate from the neutral. It is going to be the zipper. So this is probably my perfect example. Oh, this one has a clip. Um, I think this is the finished one. So I'll show y'all what I mean. So this blade is wild. See, you got a crazy blade on there, but I still stay with a neutral handle. I just can't get away from it. But then I try to spice it up. I throw some inlays right here. I throw some something to kind of mimic inlay. Well, not mimic inlays, but to mimic the inlays, but at a slant on the clip. I can't get away from it. But I'm not mad at it because I like ergos. You know, I want it to be comfortable. I mean, as long as it comes together overall, it's good with me. You know, if that's just how my designs are. That's how my style is. Aaron Casey was talking about it, how I don't really have a style. And so I was when I was showing him my prints, and Aaron, Real 210, he was like, you can see it in the handles. And he was like, yeah, you can see it in the handles. And that's really, really pretty much what it is. It's the truth, I think. If you look at the Clydesdale, the Steelhead, and the Gavel, they all have similar handles. I'll show you. So Clydesdale, Steelhead. Oh, backwards. Steelhead. So they have a similar thing going on. So that's that. And then the Gavel too. Backwards again. The Gavel too. Got like a similar thing. And then we go to the Wingspan. Wingspan and the Raze. Similar thing going on. And then this is another prototype that I can't really show completely, but similar thing going on. So it happens in my handles mainly, which is fine. And I'm not really going for, I don't mind not having a design language. I really don't. I know there are people that, you know, they like it. They like being able to, they like that their designs can be like picked out or something. But I like to touch as many preferences as I can, you know, and I do want to get away from just neutral handles. I would like to do something a little more wild, but I don't mind that I have neutral handles, you know, but it would be cool to do something that if you see it, you wouldn't even think at all that it was my design because the handle, like, oh, that's crazy. But above all, I still want it to be comfortable. That just has to be. 3D printing, yes, yeah, those were printed. Ratio seems off on the render. On which one? Which ones which one do you think? Wyvern, what's up, dude? How's it going? PEI. We can't say that on this one. Only Wednesdays. Wednesday evenings. I like that delicious knife. Name it delicious. That's what happens when I fall behind. I'm 10 minutes behind. I'm gonna go to the bottom and scroll back because I'm way behind. Oh, nice. I'm not that too. There aren't that many comments for me to get caught up on. Very cool. Byron, what's up, man? Snacks are ballpark peanuts, pockets of Victorinox folding locking hunter in navy camel, and TPK Ohio Riverjack. Nice pockets, dude. I like I think it's the hunter. I think it's that one. Or is there like an Alox? It's the Alox. I like the look of the Alox. I think that looks cool. I guess you got it handled. There you are. What's up, dude? Hey, congrats on the new design. Hey, I don't think it looks like that other design that they were saying, bro. Mm-mm. That's just me. I could see some similarities, but I didn't see it as like any kind of ripoff. But congrats, man. You excited? Is that your first license? Because you released your own, and then so that would be like I think that's your first one coming out as a license, right? I don't know if you have other, I'm sure you have others licensed, but that's your first one coming out, right? Awesome, dude. I saw Neves was handling it. And I think Ricky picked it out. He was like that one stuck out to him. Heck yeah, man. That's awesome, dude. Congrats, bro. Exciting stuff, dude. And it's funny because I'm pretty sure Neves checked out your design, right? It's funny how the name can slip sometimes. Be like, have I heard of that person? Appreciate you, man. Pizza's always got the hits. Yeah, he does, dude. He always got the heat and some delicious pizza. He doesn't play around. I'm modeling in supports, so DW doesn't have to use the slicer for that. In supports. DW? Or maybe I missed something up top? I don't know what DW means. My favorite bearing knife? Oh man. Oh, probably currently, it's probably this is my Johan. This one right here. This is my favorite bearing knife. The JB3 with the thummies. Shut up. Everybody shut up right now. Yeah. I didn't even realize when I had picked it up that it had the mirrored flats. Gosh. Sheesh. With the hand satin on the flats. Yeah, man. I dig that. The clip I was worried about when I got it, because you see how it is? The contact point is, I think there's some of my pockets stuck in there. That's just because my pockets are tearing. You know how it goes. But the clip works well. I think it's because it's pretty, like it's really thin. So I think that's why. But functions just fine. Oh, front right, my Devo Chaser prototype. I mean, not mine, but you know, the Chaser prototype. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Can flick it out of there. Yeah. Front right, but yeah, this works well in the pocket, in and out. Okay, now I'm getting stuck on some fabric on my pants. But that's my favorite bearing, though. I had been following him after one of the blade shows or just before, like 2 years ago, and I've been wanting to pick something up and was looking like seriously. I don't know how long I've had this now. Maybe 3 to 6 months. It's a crazy span, but I don't know, somewhere around there. And yeah, I saw this model, the shape and everything, but he didn't have it in the thumb studs. And I saw some cool, variations, some different materials. And I think it was Knife Joy. This one had thumb studs. I said, "Shut up!" And because I'm really into thumb studs. I used to be the whole guy, now I'm more into the studs. And it's the detent's a little bit lighter on the flip, but it's not crazy light. But the studs are where it's at for sure. And, oh, stupid thin. Check it out. See if I can get it. Come on, focus. Well, it's thin. Trust me. Yeah, it's like silly thin. There you go. Sheesh. God, look at that thing. Stupid thin. Like a needle. It's neato. One of those guys, kidding. What did I say? Oh, the P thing? The PEI, not the P thing. No, I don't want the yellow. I was thinking like, because they have like blue and don't they have greens and stuff now? I think they have different colors. I know there's a red that I've seen somewhere, but I would really like it to be blue and I don't know, maybe some other colors, or maybe keep this blue and change the material around it. I don't know, because it is the blue-footed booby. It's not the pea-footed. No, wait. Yeah, no, I don't know. I didn't have anything good with that. I say F it, do wild and do basic. People gonna like it or hate it. Yeah, man, for sure. It's always gonna be like that, dude. You can give somebody what they want, and they like certain people. You can give certain people what they ask for, and they still will have something to say about it. You know, people like that back and forth sometimes. They want that. And then it's funny because those people, when you don't give it to them, they get mad, bro. They get mad. Like, I want to fight with you. You just kill them with it. You just be like, yeah, yeah, you know what? You're right. I could have done this way. They're like, come on. Kevin Smith and Knives, what's up? It's good seeing you too, bro. How was your trip back? You and Donnie were chilling, right? Hell yeah, dude. I was telling him last stream I couldn't get the sawtooth. I couldn't get it out, dude. You got it out of there? I would have played with it a bit more. I would have gotten it, bro. I would have tried harder. But I had to do my stream. That's the truth. First collab, technically second with Katuo. The first got reprotoed. Thanks, my brother. Oh yeah, man. Okay. So reprotoed. Well, yeah, I'm digging it, dude. It's wild, man. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Matt Maher, what's up? That compound Tonto with the recurve. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you, thank you. A-lock style look what is it? Oh, texture to the scales. The SAK Hunter has aluminum scales. Texture just A-lock's great grip. Oh, okay, got you. Yeah, I like the look of that one. I always have. Got alert while I take care of some livestock duties for an hour. So, all right, man. Save some livestock for me, man. Save me a piece. Thank you for stopping in, man. It's just foul, bro. Yeah, yeah, man. Uh, so yeah, neutral handles. I do like it, but I would like to, to get away from that. On a, a design here and there, just to kind of mix it up. And it's just like I said, my mind just goes neutral a lot of the times, and it's I don't know, it's just a thing. Even with this one, this one has a cool. It's kind of like got that wild. I mean, it's not wild, but it's very aggressive, but super neutral. This is a big boy. This one is. We got the Kaimano right here, and it's bigger than the Kaimano. Oh, it's about the same actually, just like a touch bigger, maybe like a 1/4 inch. But yeah, this is my big boy knife. This is that one that they don't come back from. You know what I mean? It's that penetrator. I don't know what I'm talking about right now. It can go many ways. This was an early design. I like the overall look, but there are some things that I would change. The clip for sure. The clip is super thin, and the way I modeled it wasn't that great. So it needs to be higher. But this was a design that I was super happy with, and I shopped it around. But I didn't have any bites on it. But I think it could, maybe need the right company, and it would probably be good to go. What's going on here? What do I have open? Acting a fool over here. Let me close that. So I really like the design overall, but there are some changes that, like the clip I was saying, I don't mind that it's neutral, but it needs to be a little bit bigger for sure. But that one's called the strain. I don't know if I already said that. So just a lot of things that just need some tweaking, and then I think the right company to be interested in it, or do the run myself. What's up, Clint? How you doing, dude? What's the word, bro? How's your day going? Tell me the pockets. Tell me the snacks. Where did this other design go? Oh, right there. Yeah, this one I need to clean up that crap right there. Sucks. It was already what time? I think I crashed at like 3 in the morning. I was working on this. I was tweaking the handle, trying to see if I wanted to do something different with the handle. None of those looked good. And I kept playing, and then I started playing with some milling ideas. So I think I started maybe like 12:30, or something, 1 o'clock, maybe like 12:30, 1 o'clock. Yeah. And I probably crashed like at 3. I worked on some renders and then shut my laptop down around 3. And I was like, I need to at least set up my YouTube. Um, but so yeah, I was like, I'll just do that and then I'll clean it up later. I got something interesting that I kind of like. And yeah, maybe I'll get rid of this and just keep this kind of, I don't know, whatever that is, curve burst or whatever. That definitely needs to be cleaned up. I was talking about modeling and support for 3D prints. I don't have a 3D printer, so I'm designing stuff for dark water. Oh, got you, dark water. Got you. My bad. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I still have an Ender 3v2. That one was the one that was kind of the nice blend of affordable and could get the job done, with limited filaments, options. But I would definitely like to upgrade. But for prototyping, it's been beneficial for me. There's also the other route. If you're doing knife design or I guess any kind of designing, you can use the foam thing like Sharif does. Um, for that, that's a nice thing to try out. And then I think some people do wood. I think the foam thing is probably quicker, easier, and you can get a feel for your knife design. But the 3D printer, it's cool to have that. That was something. All of this, guys, learning CAD and 3D printing is all thanks to CRKT. Because when I reached out to them with one of my sketches, they were like, we don't take sketches. We'll only take like a functional prototype or sometimes 3D prints." So I was like, okay, I guess I got to learn CAD. Well, I was like, what do I need to do to 3D print? I think I Googled it and then I was like, learning CAD. I was like, okay, I guess I got to learn CAD, learn how to 3D print. But yeah, it really works. I like them a lot better in the fixed position, in the open and in the closed, because you can really put pressure and get the feel for the knife. I like the functioning ones too, but you can bear down a little bit more, get a really good grip on your 3D prints in their fixed position. And so it is time consuming, but I have other projects that I work on all the time, so I can just let it do its thing. The only thing that sucks is if I'm on a time frame for like Blade Show, and then a print fails, or if I need to adjust the prototype, yeah, I can't do that. But if I'm working on other stuff, I can have the printer going, finishes, check it out. If I don't like it, go tweak it. And then, it costs a little bit of money too with the filament, but maybe like you can get like 3 rows for like $30, which isn't terrible. And then it lasts. Yeah, he's cool, man. He's an awesome dude. Met him in person one time or twice, but I met him the first time Late Show Atlanta, just briefly, but he was super cool. And then got to chat with him a longer period of time over in Atlanta last year. Great dude. He really dug this prototype right here. He really dug this one. He liked the Raze too, but he was like, dude, if this one comes out, he said, I think this is going to be a hit. And that meant a lot. I really appreciated him saying that. But it's funny because the Raze came out and it seemed like a lot of people like that one. So I'll take that. Hopefully the other one comes out and is as successful. But yeah, Sharif, I got to work with him on something recently too, and that was really cool to be able to work with Sharif. For him to trust me with his work, it meant a lot. He has Roman that works on his CAD modeling, but he was on, maybe Roman was busy and he was kind of on a time constraint there, so he had to get it done. So that was cool, and we had a little StreamYard session and talked about the design. And he's a great guy, great dude, and his designs are dope. And shout out to Paul Might and El Cap for now. I got a Kaimano, a sick Kaimano, so that's cool. It smacks. It really smacks. Is more true to what will come off the machines. Yeah, yeah, and I like that too. I can get the feel of what the angle my clip's gonna be at, what shape it's gonna be at. It's kind of hard to to get a clip with the foam, I would imagine. You know, you could probably do it, but it'd probably take some real work and then it'd be hella soft. But yeah, you can really get a feel for what your a better feel for what your design's gonna be like. For sure, I'm with you on that. Yeah, man. Gabe Harlan, what's up? How's it going, man? How's it going? Tell me. Hurry up. Coming in clutch. Yeah, man. He did the chopped wingspans. Took the trimmed the top off of a few wingspans for me. They came out great. He has one. One of them sold, and so there's one left on the site. That one is not coming down in price. The other ones, you know, I can bring those down. Guys, for those, I see that the chat jumped a little bit. 75 bucks for the wingspan blends if you are interested. 75 bucks. 85 for the aesthetic blends, but 75 for the soft jimping and the inconsistent jimping. Down from 150. I'm just saying, if you are interested. 75 bucks. You won't see it until you put it in your cart. The price right now is going to say 100, 105, and I think like 115 or something. But when you get it in your cart, you'll see the price change. If you don't see the price change, let me know because then something's wrong. But Gabe, tell me the pockets, bro. Tell me the snacks. All right, so let's see what we got going on here. I picked up a couple of things from Love Them, a few things from Love Them Knives website, and that should be here. I don't know, maybe Monday, maybe Wednesday, something like that. And that'll be for the GAW. I have something for today. It's an everyone today, everyone this week. Next week will be members and the everyone GAW. But I picked up 3 things. Two of them should be for, yeah, 2 of them are for sure for giveaways, and one of them is one that I would like to keep probably. It's a Porterfield design, the Nova. I like that design a lot. I've given it away twice on the channel. I picked one up from Amazon once, I think, and then the other one, or maybe it was White Mountain. Either way, picked one up. I really liked it. Did the giveaway. I was like, man, I want one for myself. Picked one up in Blade Show, Texas last year, but with the intention of giving it away, but I wanted it. So we'll see. We'll see what's up. I do want to say I'm a little disappointed in Love Them Knives. Great dude, Lee. He's a great dude, but I'm a little disappointed in some of the stuff I've seen on his website. I've seen some copies, some clone looking stuff over there, man, and it's kind of a bummer. You know, I would think, you know, he'd be like, turn them away. You know, go sell that on your own. But you know, it's his business. It's a business, so you know, maybe at the end of the day, he's like, you know, I'll sell that. And great dude. I'm not saying anything about him. Just I was just surprised. Also, like it was a big surprise to see that he had some stuff that was clearly not what it was, what it looks like. Yeah. So like, I'll still buy from his website. But I don't know. Maybe he's selling it for a friend or something. The wingspans, is that what we're talking about? They're on the website right now. It's just it won't show it until you put it in the cart. Because I just changed it during the live stream. Literally at the beginning of the live stream, while we were live, I went and changed the pricing. But to change it, how it's to reflect that on the website, I had to go and log into the website and do this other stuff behind the scenes. So that takes a bit more work because I'm not as familiar with that. My brother messes with that more. Last time I changed the pictures and I messed some stuff up. I was like, Joe. Uh, luckily, he was like, "Oh, it's an easy fix. You just put that in between the code." I was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "That's what I thought," because I saw this over here and this piece down here, and when I put sandwich in between. But yeah, it's on the website, newbreededc .com. I'll drop the link for those that don't know the website if you are interested. If you want to go get a wingspan on the low. And my bad, Titanium Justin. Sorry, dude. How long were you there? A minute 29. Gosh dang it. Sorry about that, dude. 19 months. Yeah, man. How's it going, man? How's your Saturday? Tell me. Tell me everything. Start with the pockets and snacks. This one right here? This one you're talking about? Yeah, this one. This one we've made some progress on. We worked on the liners. I think probably it's been like 2 Saturdays ago, I think. I think I missed one of the streams and then went to Blade, did that quick stream. So yeah, I think it's been a couple of Saturdays, but yeah, we got the backspacer figured out. We got the barrels in there. What else? I think that's where we left off. So, on this, the next part would be doing the lock, the internals, like working on the lock bar and everything. I already have the first part of the internals figured out. See, I got the stop pin in there. We got the lock face. So yeah, that would be the next step. That's how I would work. Usually, I think whenever I work on the designs, I work on it in the order that I would normally work on somebody's design for them. I work on the blade, then I work on move on to the handle. I think there are some things that I do touch like before other things, like maybe if I'm talking about a part of the design and like, oh, this is how we'll do this, then I'll jump ahead or something like that. It'll be out of order. But at this point where we're at now, I would work on the lock bar. I think I might even work on the spacer after I do the lockup and stuff. I'm not sure. But either way, that's looking good. The closed, I think where we left off last was the transition from here to here. I think that's what it was that we left off on. I didn't like the look of that. That's what it was, yeah. Because I was talking about doing the cutout, how we would do it, how I would normally do it. And I think I just I matched this. Oh, there it is right there. It was flat. And I didn't like that. So it came out, yeah, I don't like how that looks. So I think I will bring that down more. Do I already have this mirrored? Yeah, I do have it mirrored. So that's going to be the lock bar access right here. And then that is the lock side over there. But yeah, I think I would like to bring that down, just make it more subtle. Just because that transition there, I mean, this is where your finger's going to land anyway. You know, your grip is going to land on the lock side. It's going to take, it's going to help with that. This little this cutout. It's going to help, but you're still going to feel that some. It's still going to be a crazy transition, and I don't want that. So I want to make it more subtle than it is now, and I want to curve it more. I don't want this flat area that we have here. So that's something we're going to tweak right now. So I'm pretty sure that is where we left off at. Yeah. See, I have this, and oh, I have this line right here and this line right here. They don't really flow like they should, like I want them to. So we're just gonna get rid of that. Yo, what's up, Scott? How you doing, man? How's your weekend, dude? What are you working on? What kind of projects you got? Let me know. Tell me. Tell me them. I need to know all your projects now. All your secrets. Drop the pockets, drop the snacks. Do you have anything delicious on you? Is there a discount code? No, there's no discount code. It's just 75 off. Is that what you mean? Or discount code off the 75? Dude, what do you want from me, Josh? Dang, trying to make me go broke, bro. Yes, that. That one. 8 fixies for April, dude. That's sweet, man. Are you doing like a freestyle, or you have some specific models that you're working on, or is that like you're holding back on that? Well, it's already gonna be April, so I'm pretty sure you've already said, right? That's pretty sweet, dude. I think I still have one of your links that don't work, so I'm gonna drop your Instagram. If y'all don't know Aries, where the hell y'all been? No, but really, if y'all don't know Aries, go check out his Instagram and follow that to. I'm pretty sure he has a link to his YouTube, and you can watch him work. You can see pictures of his work on his Instagram, and then you can follow his Instagram to his Etsy. So check him out, guys. I haven't seen your channel in a bit, man. Unfortunately, on occasion I do lurk in your streams, but that's been a while since I've done that. It's probably been maybe a month, maybe a little bit less. But yeah, man, it's cool to see. I'm sure you still do the process in videos and stuff like that. See the builds. It's really cool. Book builds got you. That's awesome, dude. It's good to see that how much you've progressed and in the community. So many people know you, dude. It's wild. Rove, new member, pocket packer, maybe. Thank you, dude. But I think it's like a renewal, isn't it? You've been here before. How's it going, man? What are you and Barbie up to? Tell us. 75 now. What's the return policy on the original batch? Just kidding. You couldn't prime my wingspan for my. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, no, they've been sitting there, man. So it's like at the end of the day, they've got to move. Unfortunately, I got a lot of blends in. It's hard to get hype about some blends. So what's the next thing for me to do is try to drop that price and make people hype about the blends. But yeah, so it's unfortunate. It's not something that I like to do. It's not something, you know, it's just like just coming to a realization that they're just sitting there. And I would like them out there, blem or not. I would like people to enjoy them. They're still enjoyable. It's just some of them you can't front flip as easily. You can still front flip one of the blems with the soft jimping. I have one around here somewhere. It's just depending on the strength of the detent, it might be a harder. You might have a harder. Where the hell is it? Have a harder time doing it. Is this one? Yeah, this is one. Okay, a little bit dusty. um. Oh shucks. And it might be a little more inconsistent getting it to fly out of there. Sorry, saw this right here. Remember for 13 months. Yeah, man. That's what I was saying. I thought so. I thought so, dude. Thank you, man. Sticking around with all that support, dude. I really appreciate it, dude. Thank you. Yeah, so this one I think is a soft chimping one. Let's see what we got here. No, this isn't inconsistent. So this one has some grip. That's what I meant by inconsistent. So like the look is kind of off, I don't even think that's what this one is. I think this one, it isn't inconsistent, but it's not even that bad. Man, this one has, has a whoosh to it. That's cool. But yeah, so it's just some of them, with the smoother jimping, you can just slip off, but it's still, you can still get it out of there. But it's still not something that I want to put out there just being like all cool about it. Wingspans, I've got to call them blems. I got to call them what they are. Find them as fast as I can. Well, if you do, I appreciate you. But no pressure to anybody. I'm just saying because I know that when I mentioned it earlier and as I was working on it, I think it was maybe like 10 people in here. So I just wanted to, in case anybody missed it, let them know that $75 wingspans, $85 wingspan, blends, but you know, stepping away from a few minutes. All right, Mo. All right. Nice, man. Yeah, get in on that action, dude. Heck yeah. Wyvern, did you drop your pockets, man? It was awesome checking out your prototypes, dude. Great work on those, dude. Thwacky, they are thwacky. I think you said, have you talked about the differences? I don't, or the changes? I mean, is it a pre-order? It's a pre-order, right? Let me drop your link right here. Check out Wyvern over there. Wyvern and Kodiak. Go check those dudes out. Barbie and I are fine. Okay, there you go. Good to hear. Always. Any decimal blends? Dog, what's wrong with you? The decimals, man, you hit them up, dude. Go grab one from White Mountain Knives. Just do it, man. It's all good. It's only like one something. I think it would have been cool. I was expecting this one to be a budget model, the decimal. The way they had it modeled out after they, because I sent my file and then they did their own file. And the way it looked, I was like, maybe they're gonna do aluminum or G10 or something. And they went premium. Some of them I do wish that they had gone budget. I think it'd have been cooler. But they went full premium, and I don't know. I think people are more willing to pay the premium for something that's about 7.5, 7.75 inch models rather than like 7.25 or like 7. So I think that's where it kind of hurts. Like if the decimal were in a budget model, or the hydro's sick though as a premium. But maybe they would, if they would have dropped like the steel, maybe 154 or something like that. I think it would have been better. Do that kind of blend of titanium with a budget, or more of a budget steel. I think that would have been where it would have been at for my designs. Unfortunately, that's not how it happened. Now the steelhead, I think the steelhead is fine. I think that's a clean looking design. I think it looks good. It looks the part. It really does, in my opinion. So that one I think is fine where it's at. Pockets are the Gracchus and the Arno Bernard Imamba. Nice, man. Heck yeah. Was that earlier today that you said you had that, or was that Wednesday? Because that was live Wednesday, right? The days, guys. The days. They just blend. Yeah, Wyvern, it was good meeting you, dude. I'm with Kevin Smith on that. Heck yeah. Oh, going to drop a full review video and discuss the changes of the prototype. Okay, make sure y'all go check that out. I'm glad I didn't say anything because then it'd be like, oh, I already know. It's always good to hear from, on a on a small release, a small run. You hear from the designer what the changes are, what the thought process and the design, because you can hear from your favorite reviewer, but they don't know. Sometimes they don't know exactly what the thought process is, what went into it, why is it this way, why is the placement right here for the finger or whatever. You don't know the ins and outs. But like the Clydesdale, you don't know that one way up front is for the climbing up. That was just my thing, uh, because I talked about it before, like how I was doing the paper function tests using the Kizer converse a lot. But people wouldn't know that unless do a video talking about it. So it's always good to hear. Yeah, man. Always a good time, dude, for sure. I'm planning it. I'm planning it, but we'll see. We'll see. I hope so, dude. It's a great show. Another chance to network, another chance to catch up, another chance to check out great gear. So it'd be cool to make all 3 shows if I can, but Utah is a bit more of a reach. But we'll see about Atlanta. We really enjoy it. Angel and I really enjoy the trip. We enjoy our time there too. We have a good time ourselves at the show and then outside of the show. So we'll see, man. I hope so. But let me see what we got here. It should just be an well. I'm gonna do the fix, but what's gonna happen is it's probably gonna have me recut it. So I wanted to go 2 millimeters in, so that's what we'll still do. So I'm gonna come to this side right here and this side right here, and let's see how you're gonna see the difference. See, look at how much smoother that is. See, look at that cutout from that to this like crazy look. I could have blended this. I could have brought this dot right here. It's called the coincident. I could have brought that and brought it in, but it still wouldn't have come out as clean. So I'm just gonna get rid of that altogether. Excuse. I will actually get rid of this too. This was the offset I did. I did that. This whole process right here that I discussed. Um, let me see. Was it this time? Yeah. So the whole process here that I went through was talking about how I, had to do the cutaway for the lock bar access, but with that, you've also got to adjust your liner. Because if I just do a cutout right here, then all of a sudden your liner's all weird. So I like to cut that away and then make a new section up here where the liner's going to match. So like if I go, let me see. So you see how the liner's different now? So it matched the cutout. Like it's updating with that also. So if I just cut away with this way, then there would be this like stupid look in the material. It would just be a weird transition. So to kind of clean it up, you do you match the cutout with your access. I'll go through that process again because I'm gonna have to do it anyway. So you'll see what I mean. So right here you can see my offset from the original was 1.5. So we'll just do the same. Let's go 1.5. And then after doing that, we're just gonna go ahead and delete this, delete the old lines. And I feel like this is gonna be an instant improvement from what we had originally. What I was trying to do before, I don't know if that's what I was gonna go with, but I think I was talking about how if you want to do your cutout, you can kind of match the lines that you have in your model as it is, in the frame. You can match the curves. But in this one, the way I had it, it just didn't flow as well as I wanted it to. So just go back to the drawing board and redo it. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna finish the sketch. See, it messed up everything over here. So we're gonna go back to, let me see, go back to the cutout. It's already gone, so we're good there. And check this line out right here. I think that's fine. So we're good there. Different cutout. You see the difference? Look at this. It looks all chuex. Chueco. I don't know if y'all know what chueco means. But it's like it's all crooked. It's all jacked up. It's a Spanish thing. So yeah, that looks rough. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna go back to our split, and we're gonna bring this sketch back. This is the body we're splitting, but we're using a different line now. So this is the line we're using. Cutting that away. And why does it have this? What is this? Uh, why did I do extra cuts? I'm not sure why I did extra cuts. What's this one? I'm not sure. But the next step here, why did I do extra cuts? I don't know. We'll find out if I'm missing something right now. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna get the show side. We're gonna grab the show side and click this little piece. And now we have one set right there cleaned up. So now we still match that. and our liners adjusted. I don't know what this extra split was for. I'll have to go back and check, but right now it doesn't make any sense to me. So, I mean, it's better. It's better. I'm still, I don't know. I still don't really like that transition. So we got to figure out what I'm gonna do there. Um, I can bring the flat out a bit more, and it'll keep. So what I'm thinking of, this is what I'm thinking. I would add to the handle, right? Add to the frame. So essentially this, but to this point right here. So line that, but keep the blade as is, so we still have the same uh edge termination and the choil and all that. I'm sorry, the plunge grind. So everything would stay the same here, but we would have a flat. So I think I would like that more. I don't like how close these are together. Like I said, we're gonna have this to rest on the lock side, but I'm thinking I'll probably go back to a flat on this. And I mean, you can still rest your finger there, and with the distance, because so what I'm thinking right now would be, I'll just show you real quick. So what I'm thinking would be the shape, and this is not going to be touching the knife handle, so it's not really, this isn't the way to do it, but I want to show you what I'm, see if y'all picking up what I'm putting down. So something, just bring that here real quick, and then bring this over here. So it would be that, you know, so just be that flat, continue this way. And, you know, you could still rest comfortably on that flat because you'd still have that gap from this right here, from that to your choke up. So you'd still have that comfort, you know, at least that's the idea. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think that's going to be the better way to go for what I've got going on here. I just don't like how close that is. So yeah, I'm going to do that. But I do already like the cutout though. It looks a lot better, but it's still kind of hard to see, you know, the big picture because I have this goofy stuff going on right here. Mm. Cheeto, what's up? Cheeto Skate Dito. McLuty. Just want some hot wings and Hawaiian pizza, carrying the 4 Max Scout and Joey Roman Quaking. Oh man, is he still making? I remember a couple of times he was like, "I'm not making anymore," and then he made some stuff, and I think he said he's not making anymore again. But that I haven't seen his stuff in a while. I don't know if maybe Instagram is like the shadow ban thing. Maybe I've missed his stuff, but oh man, he had so many great deals for some knives he was trying to put out and get rid of. I know Broke AZ had picked one up. Man, and you have one over there, jerk. But yeah, I wanted something of his for a long time. He does great work. I love his style. Chucks. I'm not going to oh, I'm not doing West. I hear it's a snooze fest. I will do Texas and Atlanta, and I think next year I will do Shot as well. Shot, I think, don't you have to be invited to Shot? I think you have to be like either like a retailer or like a press pass or something like that. I think. But I mean, if you can go, dude, awesome. That's sick. I hear it's great. Neve said it was a lot. He was like, yeah, he said there was so much, he said. Um, but he had a good time though, but he was just saying it was crazy. Um, and Mikey Daly went. That was cool to see his content over there. But yeah, I would like to make it to Utah because I know there's some people that don't like the crowds like as much, but they still want to get the experience. And there are people that I would like to meet, hang out with, So that would be a big reason for going. And then of course networking over there, but just just seeing the different environment, see what it's like. I would like to go, but long trip and lots of walking looks like tons of fun. It is a lot of walking. It is that long. A lot of walking, a lot of knives. You have to find some brands that you really like, mom. Some brands like follow some little brands, some big brands, so that way it's exciting for you to go. You know what I mean? Be like, oh, I really want to see QSP. You know, I want my little penguin or something like that. Or I want to see my mom really digs hypercut manufacturing. So I can't wait to see hypercut, you know. Can't wait to get my McNees. That's gonna be my mom, guys. Next year. But yeah, I think that would be a way for you to enjoy it. But you gotta I gotta print something for you to be able to flick so that way you know how to handle yourself over there. You don't have to flick everything, but yeah, it'd be cool. You would have to follow some companies, I think, for you to really enjoy it. So that way you go into it and be like, oh, I'm running to this table. And my mom's gonna be that early bird, y'all. Get there, move, pushing people out the way. Kelly, what's up? How you doing? What are the snacks? What are the pockets? Tell me them right now. Been working on lanyards on fixies and doing a couple handle wraps on fixies. Oh, nice. Been putting them off and decided to do a few today. Very cool. What are you? There is it like a production fixies or is it like a small maker or something like that? That's really cool. Didn't see the drop down for the wingspan, so when I was ordering it wasn't dropping from the 160. That's why I asked if there was a code and found the drop down where they are priced correct. Yeah, you see, that's what I'm saying. It is a little different. Let me show you guys what I mean. BEDC, look BEDC right there. G ball, nice fast. So let me show you what I mean. So we'll go to I think I still have the link here. Oh, that's why we'll just go. So what he's talking about is right here. So if you just click the wingspan, it just shows that. So these are going to be the regular price wingspans. These are the ones without the issues. But this little drop, you highlight that, and then you can see it says wingspan blends. Then you got to click on that. So it's a different window. So this right here, like I said, I did this live, so I haven't adjusted this yet. Maybe I can do that right now. I gotta get the whole password. Uh, no, I've got to log in. I don't have the other one. I'm ready to go on. So, um, but yeah. So anyway, you go over here and then you do the add the cart. And it's $85. You got that. Nah, it's gonna show Shopify like, oh, people are coming and leaving. So that's $75 on that. And then down to this one, $75 on that. So yeah, right now it doesn't have it here. But I'll just do it real quick. Let me just do it real quick, y'all. I'm gonna just excuse me really quick. Let me see. Can I do this? Where you we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. So that way it's all ready to go. Let me see, can I shrink this down? So I can still see y'all and do what I'm doing? Yeah. Yeah, I can. Yeah, there we go. Alright. So I need to get the password real quick. Y'all don't be looking at my passwords, y'all. If I find out y'all looking at my passwords. Oh, you know what? You guys don't even want to know what. Because I don't even know yet. Yeah, we're doing it live, guys. We're gonna get this adjusted. So that way it's all ready to go. And it's probably gonna feel better, you know, looking at it, getting to that site and being like, oh dang. On the cheaps. Yes, please. Hopefully that'll be the reaction. You know, that's what I'm going for. All right. We're going in. We're doing it live. We're doing it live. We're gonna get it. Sorry, Scary, guys. Hey, what's going on over here? Oh, that's something else. Okay, we're going this way. Going over here. Then we're going right here. We're gonna get her done, y'all. Hey, why is it not showing me? I broke it. I broke it. I just got here and it's broken. Am I on the wrong one? Somebody call my brother. Where is it at? Is it this one? What is this? That's not it either. What in the world's going on here? Is this one? Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second, guys. Hold on. Dang. It's probably this. Oh. Oh, I see it. Hold on. Okay. We're going to get back on track. Don't worry. Don't worry. Yeah, here we go. Eventually, when it loads. There we go. All right. Okay. Okay. Peace out. What's that, guys? All right. So we got that adjusted. Oh, whoa. $765. Wingspan blam. That's how you know it's real. All right. Saving it up. All right. So now we're going to close that window. And now let's go back. Let's go back to the site. Let's reload this baby. There we go. All fixed up. Now tell your friends, guys. Tell your friends. If you want, you know, let them know. Wingspans on the cheaps. Silver twill, bro. Wait, what happened? TOI? What does TOI mean? I don't know what that means. Dylan, what's up, dude? We're doing it live, bro. We're doing it live. Dude, I had yours page open. I mean, I have the Instas open, right? And I had it right here specifically for you, dude. Check it out, y'all. Yeah, man. So you got these ordered, right? Here it is right there. Check them out. Have been ordered. Dude, these are sick. I don't know how this didn't get funded the first time around, bro. This is my steez right here. This is my jam, my jammy jam. Peanut butter and jam. Hell yeah, dude. That looks great. Fantastic. So that's cool. That's gonna be cool to see that. Another thing that I kept open was this guy right here. If y'all aren't following Tom the Wolf, y'all are stupid. I'm just super serious. Y'all are dumb. Check out Tom the Wolf, guys. If y'all aren't following, oh my goodness gracious, look at all this. Beautiful shots, beautiful knives. He plays with Legos. Jeez, look at the pictures. Look at this one. You dang. You know what I mean? My goodness gracious. He does not play around. And neither does Dylan. We're gonna get his link going too. If y'all don't know either one of those people, y'all better get familiar. ASAP. But congrats, man. That's cool. I'm gonna be I'm gonna want to touch that. You're gonna be in Atlanta with those? Oh, are they gonna be that quick? Oh, you could have them by Atlanta, right? Are you gonna be in Atlanta? Super excited asking that question. I need to make it. I am a company and Best Tech invites me. Oh, that's cool, man. Heck yeah, dude. That's sweet. It's a good deal, man. Well, that's gonna be a blast, bro. Hell yeah. On the edge, what's up? How's it going? Mom, why are you calling me names? Dang. Just see how she is, guys? Just calling me names just for no reason. Hey, little chunky ones. Ah. Be safe on the drive, Mom. Jesse, what's up? How's it going, man? Have a good one, Wyvern. I appreciate you, dude. Enjoy your evening, man. Brown sugar? What's up? Tell me the pockets. Tell me the snacks. Dylan, the same. Tell me them. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, it looks good, dude. But I mean, I like the original too. I think you were saying that you weren't sure if maybe it was too plain for people. Um, but I, I think for me, I would have been in on that, but I didn't have the funds for it. I would have been all over that, bro. Kidding me? Put that in my pocket. Spread the word. Price drop on the Wingspan. Jay, what up? Love that blade shape. Only one thing wrong. Member for 20 months, dude. Thank you so much for hanging around this long, even though the thumb discs are just irritating the hell out of you. I appreciate you, man. And for those that don't know, Jay is one of the main reasons. Well, I mean, all of y'all, but Jay shouted me out 2 times on 2 different big giveaways and channels where they were going and rating the channel. And Jay was like, check out Loot. I think he even tipped to get his comment seen, which is super cool. And then a lot of y'all agreed, like, go check out Luke, go check out Luke. That's really awesome of y'all. I really appreciate y'all so much. But Jay, thank you, dude, for tipping to shout me out, bro. Let me give you another thwack. Appreciate you, man. Help with gadgets. What's up? How's it going, man? I was trying to get my Clark, man. But he didn't have the styles that I was going for. I mean, he had some great stuff, but I saw 2 on Knife Joy that I really dig, and he had one that was close, but I think it was really light, and I wanted something a little heavier. He has 2 titanium models on Knife Joy that I really dig the blade shape. Uh, so that's why I told him, I was like, I saw some on your website, and he was really cool. I think it's Jason Clark, right? Jason Clark Knives, or is that his name? But he was like, he said, I asked him, I said, dude, the retailers, they already bought it, right? Like they've already paid you for them, so it doesn't if I pick something up, it doesn't go to you anymore because you already been paid. But he's like, no, but either way, even if you pick something up, I really appreciate it. So that was really cool. He was like, oh, pick it up right now, give me money. He's a great dude, and I love his models. I really do. I wanted something a little heavier, and it wasn't there, but he had a lot of great stuff still. Where's your twin at? I didn't see your twin. Where at? I've been hearing you talk about your twin a bit more, dude. Have you been bringing him on stream or something? Oh, he plays it like I did say that. I was just joking. He just has it in his picture, Tom the Wolf. That dude, oh man, he always has great stuff, and his pictures are just amazing. Who doesn't play with Legos? I have 2 unopened behind me. Well, you don't because they're unopened, bro. Go open them right now. I want to see that build done by your next stream, bro. Oh yeah, you do live over there. Well, hopefully, I don't think I will though. We'll see. Ah, dang, the Chucks. Were you born there, or did you move over there? You better go, bro. Oh, he did? I talk TTYL. TYL? Talk to you later. Mom, you're making stuff up. You don't know. I kid, I kid. I was in on the Spectre keeping an eye on this go around for sure. Yeah, man. Hopefully I'm there for it too. Those funds, you know? Barbie! There you go. Sorry, I'm late. Where does it? The pocket packer? Heck yeah. And you've been the same as Rolf, right? I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you, thank you. Where were you? Why was Rolf here before you? Thank you, Barbie. Tactical Terry, what's up, bro? How's it going, man? What are the pockets? What are the snacks? Let me know. Go. Yeah, man. Yeah, I really, really do appreciate it, Jay. It was really cool to see that. And I think I don't know if I was lurking. Oh, you know what? I think I saw my channel jump, and I was like, "Oh, what happened?" I was like, "It was probably a raid." So I think I went and watched. I think it was Tri-State on the last one. It might have been Tri-State on the other one too. I don't know. And I went and I like, I was like, "Where? What time was it at?" So I found it, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool." And then I see the people, and it's a special thing to see something like that. Just, I really appreciate y'all. It's really cool. Thanks, man. Thank you, dude. That's what people say. Yeah, that dude's really cool, man. He really is. And I really like his design language. You know what's funny is some of the models he had, they reminded me of Brad Zinker. And I'm a big Brad Zinker fan. So that was really cool to see. Like he had some models that were, he had like speed holes in. And I was gonna ask him, like, are you a Zinker fan? But I was like, I don't want to insult him by asking that question. But it had some similarities in that, and it was cool because like I said, I'm a Zinker fan, so I guess I would be drawn to some of that other stuff too. Eating a fish sandwich, fries, and a Sprite. Dessert is chocolate covered pretzels. Mmm. Indeed. What kind of fish sandwich? Where's it from? You make it yourself? Tell me. Got them stickers. Stickers going. I think I can update new stickers now. Comes out on Friday. Excuse me. Born and raised. They estimated the protos for late May, but I'll be at the show 1000. So you will be there. I'm very confused right now. So you were born there. You don't sound like you were born there. I don't know what that means. Do people have accents in Atlanta? I don't think so, right? Do they? I guess they can. Kind of like Texas, they're always like, well, hey, y'all. Like, stop doing that with your mouth right now. Tell her to be on time. I'm just saying. I was just curious. Where was she at? She was getting that fish sandwich. She didn't even bring me a bite. The cherry bomb. Ah, I used to love that model. I mean, I still do, but I don't have it anymore. I had the smoke one. It was cool. First one was MC and got him to shout you out. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, all right. Yeah, that's cool. Metal Complex. It's funny. He's handled and liked multiple designs of mine. Well, maybe not multiple. I think he's handled two. I had asked Tri-State if he would hit him up for me for the Wingspan. And Tri-State was like, yeah, no problem. I don't know if that ever happened. He was like, I'll just tell him something's coming. I don't have his address, so I couldn't send anything. But it wasn't a big deal. But it was funny and it was cool of him to say that. But he handled the decimal. He really liked it. He thought it was a Casey model, which other people did too. But it was funny because I didn't even model it like during Casey's. I think they were comparing it to the Jetstream or I don't know, multiple Casey knives. But my idea from that was I didn't like Spyderco's, and I was like, I'm gonna try to do my own thing, like a Spyderco style. So that's what that was. But yeah, he was like, oh, it's kind of like that. But I feel like he handled something else that he really liked of mine. Oh, the gavel, the gavel. That's what it was. That's even shouting you out on your CAD work in the community. Yeah, and that's really cool of him to do. He doesn't have to do that, and that that means a lot. That's they, especially with them. They like, yeah, I do my modeling. It's a lot goes into that, but they also like Tactical Terry and Broke AZ. A lot of other people like, but they send me like detailed work, because Colin, he's been designing for a minute, but he uses Adobe Illustrator, so he has his stuff like layered out, you know. So it's an easier way to work when it's like that. So for them to even still give me that credit, I mean, the way I work, I go back and forth and I show them what I'm doing. So I think maybe they know what's going into the process, what's going into the project, the amount of work, so they get it. And um it's been really cool to hear him saying that. And it's funny, there's somebody that I've that I've talked about without talking about, but there's somebody who's on the opposite of that, that has taken credit for some of my work, saying that he's done the research and that's how he came up with certain parts of his design. And it's bull, because I did the research. And the thing about that is that I've never tell anybody that I take any credit for anything. You can ask anybody I worked with. When they thank me, when they're like, "Hey, cool, I appreciate you." I'm like, "Dude, this is your design. You did this. This is all you." You know what I mean? And I mean that. But when somebody is like, "I did this research and I googled this and I did that," then I'm like, "Yo, that's another thing. That's something else." That's like, I appreciate whoever bought something right now. Thank you so much. Very cool of you. That's just a different thing entirely. When you're taking credit for something I did, that I researched, that I put the effort in, doing like a certain milling pattern or whatever, that's something else. That's, you're lying to other people. You're giving a different perception of the work you're actually putting in. So, and that's the AI person that I've talked about before. So with that's different sides, that's opposites. Devo, Lefty, they're shouting me out. Mad Yako shouted me out. That was crazy, and that was before Lefty had even mentioned that. That was super cool of Mad Yako to put me in his bio thing, in his profile or whatever. North Mountain Blade Works, or not North Mountain Blades, North Mountain Knives, the one that has Mad Yako's design. That was just an amazing thing that he didn't have to do, and I appreciate it. And it's not necessary. There's somebody else I had a conversation with about their model recently, and they said they were going to tell me, uh, shout me out or something like that, or give me credit. And I was like, dude, that's not necessary at all. I appreciate the hell out of it, but it's not a thing. That's not why I do it at all. But anyway, going off to going off in the weeds on different stuff. We're going to show what we're going to be doing the golf for. Let's do that. It's already 6:21. And by the time I get through that, it'll probably be 7 already. And again, thank you to whoever picked that up. I appreciate you so much. And that'll be on Monday. Should be out on Monday. So let's see. Let's get so this one we'll get back to. I am gonna adjust the flat on this, so I'll probably do that off the stream, get that flat adjusted, and then we'll continue with this model. I just kind of wanted to talk about, some of the Blade Show pickups, and the prints that I took to Blade Show, and only a few people handled them. But yeah, I'm really happy with the amount of catching up with people I did, the amount of networking, the cool stuff that I was able to pick up. Oh, I didn't even show this one. Speaking of Dylan, picked this up from Artisan's Table. I saw it sitting over in the corner on the bottom. I was like, "Hey, what's that?" I was like, "Hey, how much y'all have for the Dylan, for the Archeo?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, we found that. What's his name? The little Hobbit, Dylan. What's the guy's name on Instas? The cute Hobbit, or The Hobbit man. I forget his name. I'm just joking, obviously, but it's Hobbit something. Magical Hobbit or the helpful Hobbit. Hobbit and Costello. But I'm very happy with this pickup. I love it, dude. It's cool. It's got that premium feel. It's got the weight to it. It's a smaller knife, but it feels heavy. Not like super heavy, but you know what I mean. Like I can use it. The blade and the handle, just it's not like off. I really like this, dude. Great work. Great work. So my 4 pickups were for me, for myself. These 2 guys, and can I get it? And these 2 guys. So these 4 were my pickups, and I'm super happy with all of them. I didn't come home with like a lot of stuff, but I came home with stuff that I really enjoy. People that I really wanted to support. ABW, Dylan. I mean, I'm pretty sure you've already been paid for these, but still, get to show your work and handle your work and pocket your work. I love it, baby. And then these are the other things that I picked up, and these are the gauze. But today is going to be the I'll show that one right now. I don't want to ruin that, but this one will be members only next week. This one is a scent cut model. I had never seen this one before, but it's got a really nice look to it. So I dig that. That white G10 got like polished satin or the I don't know, satin liners. The flipper tab a little bit light. You do the push button, it's fine. Light switch, it's gonna function. I don't have to like put a lot of heat on it or anything, but right there it does fail. But the thummy, yeah, where it's at, reverse, it's delicious. And then like I said, you just put enough heat on it, you're good. But if you do it like that, I didn't notice that when I got it. But it could also be, maybe wipe down the inside somewhere or something. Maybe there's some oil on the detent ball. Could be anything, but the flick is still good. So that'll be members only, and it's a good looking knife. I think I think it's a flat. Let's see, can I see it? I think it's a flat. I don't think it's a hollow, but it's really cool. I dig that. They only had that in that color. And then for today, I gotta see if I have snacks. I didn't put any stickers together. I have to do that live. Today we have this fella right here. Got the CJRB Pyrite. And it looks great. I like this. It's got a nice look to it. This is such a great pickup, guys, on Amazon. Like, I know there are some people that really they feel like they can't get good stuff for, without breaking the bank. It's like 30 bucks. It's a nice knife. You got to be into a button lock because that's what it is. It's not a top liner. I think they do have that now though, but that's not what this is. But the profile's great. It's super thin. Got a thin blade stock. Look at that. That's wild. Comfortable handle. It's just a great pickup. It's something that you can get on the affordable side. Some other ones I can recommend if you don't want a button lock would be like a Parrot, a QSP Parrot, a QSP Penguin. Those are really good. The Praxis, I'm not a big fan of, but it's a good pickup. The lock bar axis is not great. And then I don't like the choke up spot on that because it gets really thin with the swedge. So I don't like, this number on it, but it's still a good knife. Yeah, there's some more affordable options. Olatons has some cheap stuff, and there's some other ones out there. Anyway, so that's that. We'll get some swag. I talked about it on Wednesday. There wasn't crazy swag for some reason, but there was enough for me to pick up some, come back with some. So that's good. I've got to try to mix it up here. Oh yeah, we'll throw one of these in for sure. And I gotta get to the bottom because that's where some of the regulars of the channel are. What do we got here? What is this? Oh yeah, give me some. Give me this. I gotta make sure I have snacks too. If not, I'll get some, and they'll be in there for you by either Monday or Wednesday. Sorry guys, I should have had this ready before. He always does this. Keeps us waiting. And this here it sucks. Oh, okay. One of these. I forgot to give out new breed stickers when I saw people. I only remembered a couple of times. So sorry about that, you know. Okay, so that should be Toto. What's this guy? What's on this guy? One of the snack stickers. All right, so oh, what are you doing here? And then I'll get caught up on the chat. I know I'm behind. I was talking away. Sorry about that. God damn, you're making a mess everywhere. All right, stop playing around. Okay, so talking about there not being that much swag and then just like forgetting to put stuff up. There's swag everywhere now. It heard me talking about it. All right, so you got a DEF CON sticker. Surrender nothing. I think Neves was at this one. They had that machete you kind of thwack out. It's like a foldable machete. This is from the snacks, the little gummies, little frozen guys, just chilling. I feel like maybe that was supposed to go in some of these giveaway. Hopefully not. You know, Hogue. Is this a Hogue? Yeah, Hogue sticker. The little lady on there. Get you a little sand cut sticker. A new breed EDC sticker. You already know. 2 of those. Get that. Kelly's mishmash. Yes, sir. Splitting slices. You'll see him just having a blast with his pizza. Ron Crow. Crow's blades. Chew a little Civivi pouch. Patch, not a pouch. A patch. Excuse me. I always say that damn thing. And I think. Oh, I don't know how that got in there. What are you doing in there, you son of a biscuit? Get over there. Son of a biscuit eating bulldog. Wyvern Kodiak. Yeah. He hooked me up with a few stickers. So that will be in the swag. And then let me make sure that we got the goods. What's that? Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're all set. You get the snacks. You get the gummies. That's this guy, that little sticker. I don't know. I don't know what the heck it is, but it came with some stickers, so I'm throwing them in there. And then peanut butter crackers. So that will be that. All right. So let me remove this. And get this going over here. Right here. Yeah. And then we'll go over the rules. So it is going to be 18 and up. Whoa. Make sure I spelled that right. Yeah, that's good. So it's going to be 18 and up. US only, US address only. And it can be your first time here. If it's your first time here, you're not eligible today. But if you've been enjoying the stream, come back next week. You're all good to go. It's just I want to make sure it's not somebody that sees that there's a giveaway happening and they're just coming in trying to snag that. I want to make sure that you're legit hanging out. You know what I mean? So that's all that is. Come back next week if you're enjoying yourself, and we're gonna be doing it again. Okay? All right. All right. So it's a long one. Check your spelling on this one. Be all caps. Hashtag. Oh, hold on. I wasn't even ready. Okay. All caps. Check your spelling. Hashtag back from Blade Tex. Back from Blade Tex. I'm gonna get caught up on the chat. Zinker is awesome. Yes, yes, he is. Oh, and make sure you don't wait till the last minute to get in on this. I just run it random. I don't wait So don't wait till the last second. I'm just gonna run it. I'm not gonna tell you when I run it. I'm not running it now, but I will just run it. I'm not gonna be like, okay, we're running it, guys. Get in there. So just a heads up on that. Are they friends? No way. Ah, that's cool. I didn't know that. Dude, I did not know that. That's sick. I need it. I want to hang out with them. Brad is a cool dude too, man. He's and I stop by his table every time, and there was one time that I missed him because he wasn't at his table. There was somebody there, some lady was there. I don't know who it was. I don't remember if it was an older lady or a younger one, but either way, he wasn't there. But every other time, I mean, every time after that, I've stopped by there and told him what's up, told him I'm a big fan, and I never buy anything and I leave. But no, it's just there are certain materials that I want of his designs, and I'm not really into stag, I'm not really into mammoth. He did have a really cool one last year, a blue, like the mammoth had like a blue color on the mammoth, whatever. And he told me about the design process, like, he wasn't expecting it to come out with that blue, so he tried to match things to it, the ano and everything, but it was out of my price range. And then there was one this show, that I did like that I would have pulled the trigger on, but, ended up picking up, I think my Monterey Bay knives, so then I was like, "Ooh, I don't know." Kinda took me out of the range, but, I mean, I still coulda maybe done it, but, I want to pick something up from I'll probably pick something up from a retailer, hopefully, if I see something with the right combination of material and not front flipper. Well, yeah, I wouldn't mind it being a front flipper, actually. There is one that I seen on Knife Joy or somewhere that I do kind of dig. It's a front flipper. I think it's wood though, so that's the only thing. Um, I think I was talking to Rio. Maybe said on Wednesday. I wonder if I picked up some material and went to him, if he would make it. I think I was telling Aaron, be like, hey, yeah, I was telling Aaron. It was on the ride back. And he was like, "Well, you'd have to get the material." I was like, "Dude, they sell material there." He's like, "Oh yeah." But that would be really cool, to be able to pick out some material and be like. But I don't know if he does that. I don't know if he takes on projects like that. But that would be, excuse me, super special. But I've bought a lot of his stuff. I have this one that Angel got me for. I think this was our anniversary. So she got me that one. I love this one. Action is sick, and I think he had a custom, style of this one at his table. Um, I think I want to pick up like a sheepsfoot style from him. But anyway, I have that. I've had a couple of trappers. I think I have the LR LRF. I have that. It's kind of disassembled still. I have the stubby, um, and one or two other ones. So, a big fan. I had the bow, the Savivi bow. Anyway, I've got to get something from him, and I got to hang out with both of them. Hardee's fish sandwiches are about. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen the pictures of those. Those look legit. Heck yeah. Save me a bite. Dang it. Yeah, and I had never noticed that before, the design language thing, until this last visit to the table. I think it was the milled out ones, but yeah, I'd never seen like any type of similarity in their design language. But like I said, nothing copy wise. It's just I started to see it today. Today in Blake's, Texas. Chicken ramen and fried chicken for dinner soon. Okay. Oh, they're getting it. That's what I'm talking about. Gotta go get some burgers later. Loot and chat. Peace out, man. Thank you for stopping in, and I will be over soon. That sounds delicious. Some grilled burgers. Sorry, Kelly, for seeing this so late. Dang, 20 minutes late. 10 months creeping up on a year. Thank you. I'm so sorry for seeing that so late. I was talking away. Sorry about that. I really appreciate you sticking around for 10 months. That's how long she's been waiting for me to get to that message. Thank you, Kelly. All the support and everything. I really appreciate you. He's a welt. You were too. I appreciate it, man. So pointy. I love it. Yeah, ABW, the TRM. Yeah. Heck yeah. Nice, nice. I'm glad y'all dig it. Cool. Yeah, the white one I was trying I didn't want to just come back with a pyrite, you know? I mean it was something, but I wanted to get something different. Then I was like, we gotta stop by Savivi, you know, maybe they'll have something there. And I saw that sun cut. I think maybe Aaron saw it. He was like, oh, what about that one? I was like, oh yeah, like I was like, what about the white? Would people be he was like, dude, it's a cool design. I like the white. And yeah, so I'm glad y'all dig it. Very cool. And the pyrite is awesome too. Dang, sorry, Henry. Sorry, everybody, for the y'all dropping it in there, and I'm missing it. Thank you, man. 10 months too. You guys. Thank you. Park for a minute. Yes, I agree. They should be higher and stuff. Thank you, mom. Thank you. You have to say that. Anthony Kitchen, what's up? Sorry to see your comment so late. Welcome to the behind stream. I get into talking and then it just happens. I'm sorry about that. It's not an excuse. It's just how it goes. But what's up? What are the pockets? What are the snacks? Tell me. Yeah, they have a really good one. Civivi does have a cool Ranger Eye. The Sencut one is okay, but the Civivi one I really dig. I think it's the like that neon with the blackout. Yeah, I dig it. Kelly has some cool news. I haven't seen those. I need to check them out. Mr. Mouse, what's up? Brian White, what's up? Did you just win something? Metal Relic, what's up? Or is he predicting the future? Is that what's going on? You about to win right now? Addicted to Blades 2, what's up, man? How's it going, dude? BNA, what's the word? McRanger? For Jim Cox, that's what's up. Burton Relic, what's up? Didn't realize you were live, my bad. It's Ron's fault. He started talking about food. Hey, that's how it goes, man. I know. I thought I heard food. I heard somebody talking about food, man. Heck yeah. No, you're all good, man. You're all good. Squirrel. Let me tell you about squirrels. Don't get me started. 10 minutes later. And they have bushy tails. Now let me get caught up. Um, Brian White, member for 9 months. Thanks. I won on runs. Oh, okay. Congrats, dude. Very awesome. And the 9 months, even more awesome. They're both awesome. Equally. Thank you, dude. What'd you win, man? Tell us. What kind of goodies? Were there snacks? Tell me there were snacks. 2 hours later. Yeah, man. Food conversation went deep. Oh, y'all were. Oh man, it sounds like a good one. Sounds like a rewatch just for the grub. This is the only channel I won on. Or win on. Oh, okay, like because you have won multiple times. That's right. Sorry, this Clydesdale's got me, guys. Let's compare the two. So that's the modded one. This is the original. Like guillotine, guys. I remember I did a short of how with the prototypes of how the Clydesdale was a guillotine. And somebody was like, "That's dangerous, something, something." I was like, "Dude, it's just a knife. You don't have to do it like I'm doing it. I'm just showing." It was like super, like, my goodness. Whew. Clydesdale. This one is more of a smack, right? Ah, it's like cracking a whip, which is cool because it's a Clydesdale. Do they crack whips on Clydesdales? They better not. Let me find out. Take their Clydesdales away right now. Just galloping, you know, having a good time, and you get smacked. Like Ace Ventura. He's all looking at the thing. Yeah. I haven't seen that in a long time. You went a brand new color TV. Man, just the EDC just different, you know, just people winning computers, a laptop, a speaker, and, you know, Bluetooth speaker, shower speaker, and a JBL, you know. No, EDC is different, y'all. A boombox. Oh, I do. What did he have? Is it like beef heart? I love beef heart. That's my favorite. It's like steak, y'all. You wouldn't even know. It has a little bit more of an irony taste. So I mean, there's that. But like legit, it's good. Chicken heart's great too. I turned a lot of people on to that. One of my friends actually started including it in his barbecues, which is cool. Put them on some skewers, get it up. Kidney's okay. Liver's okay. Brains, I like brains. Brains are. I know it's wild, guys. You started it. You started it. We had some Rocky Mountain oysters in Texas last year or the first year, 2 years ago. I'm a fan. I like them. I'm not trying to eat them raw or anything. You know, I want that seasoning, deep fried. They were heavily seasoned, so I could only have like one or two. Because I was like, oh, there's salt all over the place. It was good. I enjoyed them. Don't forget to send that email, man. What's up, Ron? Everyone wants my Clydesdale. That's cool to hear. I like that. I think when people see it, like when they handle it in person, I think they expect it to be like a big, like massive knife, and it's not. And then the action, people are always like blown away by the action. Kubey did a great job on the action, and yeah, once they're like, who did this? Kubey? They nailed the action on that. I mean, it's a heavy blade, but still, you've got to nail like the detent and everything, you know. Migron an elite edge Punisher knife. Okay, dang, you just got all. Now you got a new EDC. Brian for BNA, that's very cool, man. Awesome, awesome. Excuse me. Ah, that sucks. Did you like any though, Justin? Like, were there any like they were like, oh yeah, I really like eating that one. I was like, no, I can't have it. Hate it here. Lengua. Oh yeah, baby. Done right, done wrong. Oh. Yeah, like tender and like guisada style. Oh, there's this restaurant that we've gone to. They do offer it guisada style, and when I ordered it, because it'd be like our breakfast, I'm like, you know, I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it big for breakfast. 1,000 something sodium taco. Like that's it. I have 1,000 for the rest of the day. Um, I had ordered it, not realizing it was gonna come dry. I was assuming it was gonna be like guisada style, and it was dry, but it was not dry. I mean, it didn't have sauce, but it was still tender. It was dope. I enjoyed it. I was like, oh, I was surprised how tender it was because of the way it looked, but and the flavor was there too. It was having a great time. You ever have a sheephead? Yes. Yeah. Capuzel? Is that how you say that? Capuzel? He eats squirrel. Who eats squirrel? I haven't had squirrel, I don't think, but I would. I would. Yeah, I've had sheep's head. or goat head. Is that the same? It's different, right? Different animals. I've had goat head for sure. I probably had sheep. Wyoming, what's up? You talking about the organs? Yeah, man. Heck yeah. Elk heart? Oh, I've never had elk heart. I don't think. And liver is good too. Oh yeah. I'd be down to try it because I know they're gonna have different, like some will be more irony or um, oh, my mom texted me. Mom. Yeah, there'll be like some have different textures. It's like well, I mean, of course a different, animal like fish, they have different textures. That's different though. Like chicken liver is different. Chicken heart is different, of course, than beef heart. Anyway, yeah, that was silly. I don't know why I even said all that. Opossum pie? Eesh. I'd try it, but that one, I mean, I'd be down, but ugh. Why not do V2 of the Clydesdale and make it a little more premium? Oh yeah, no, that's in the making. I mean, not in the making, but that's something that I've been persuaded to do by a lot of y'all. At the beginning, people had asked about it, but it was too far in between, and I was like, nobody's really into that. But I've heard it so much more now that yeah, I would do that, and I would still do the blank canvas version. But I think what I would also offer is something that's dolled up already, so that way the people that can't get it modded, they can get something that comes ready to roll. You know what I mean? That's how I would like to do it, and maybe offer like an inlay version. If I can do something like that, do the plain tie, maybe like two textured styles, maybe one with an inlay or something like that. I think that'd be really cool. And then the steel, I'm not sure what I would go with yet. I'm not even sure what company it would be. It'd be cool to see a Riot, but I don't know. I would need to. Can they make it thwack? You know what I mean? Kubey, maybe if I depends on what I'm doing, maybe they could nail it. They nailed these Clydesdales, so maybe I could just do a premium run with Kubey. Maybe I don't know, but they did a great job on these for sure. Carnitas all day, yeah. Sweetbreads, yeah. Sweetbreads, hell yeah, man. My mom, I see you doing the little throat face. My mom did. She did. What did you do? I think it's just flour and seasoning and deep fried them like nuggets. She just did them out of nowhere one day. Yo, and that was when I was drinking still. So sheesh. Bite little brew, bite little brew. A little bit of hot sauce. Yeah, I give in sometimes. There you go. Get it, man. Just a little bit. Clydesdale's premium as is. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, dude. They did a great job on them. I like if you. I mean, a lot of people that liked it, they loved it when they got it. There were some that I would see on the secondary, but I heard a lot. I got a lot of compliments. You would hear it in the chats when they came out. It was really cool. But thank you. High levels of uric acid. Oh yeah. I didn't mean it said on text. It's all good, no problem. So it is the same thing? I thought they were like different. One is it just different furs? One's a little furrier. Goat in general is absolutely yeah, nice man. Yeah, I like goat too a lot. Lamb, goat. Is that those are different, right? Same thing. They look kind of the same. Yeah, I like when they're really gamey, they can be a bit rough. But when it has that slight gamey, it's almost and with like a buttery, like if you cook it with some butter or something like that, like finish it with some butter on top, it complements it. Uh, but when it's like really gamey, it's like, oh, okay, mmm, that's good. Here we go. Well, yeah, I like the gaminess. Just if it's over the game, it's a bit rough. Oh, venison, yeah. Donald Milinkovic, 4969. Uh, Donald. Do we know Donald, guys? Is Donald good? I know I've seen the logo somewhere, the avatar. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've had frozen meatballs. Ah, I'm gonna like them even more now. Heck yeah. Different animal. Yeah, they are different, right? They look different. You won, bro. You won. I'm just double checking with people. Donald is legit. Yeah, no, I've seen the avatar. Um, I think I've seen you in Tri-State a lot, right? You hang out in Tri-States. So you get a pyrite. Oh, I'm gonna drop snacks everywhere. This guy right here, Blade Show pickup. It's not like a Blade Show exclusive or anything. It's just I wanted to pick up something different, and I didn't want to leave without like nothing at all. So I picked this up, and then I was like, all right, let me go try to find something different. But the pyrite's legit regardless. Oh yeah, I want this one. Okay, yeah, no, I know I've seen the avatar. Just I don't know. People are into that. What is it? Fallout? Fall off? All right, cool, cool, cool. No, I mean, no, no. Hey, that's your reward. Hey, change that diaper, you win a knife. Yeah, you be changing diapers all day now. I'm gonna go change the diapers. Don't bother me. I'm changing diapers. Just changing the neighbors' babies. Hey, what are you doing? Knives. Knives. Congrats on the win. Very, very cool. So you get that. You get the swag. You get the snacks. Yeah. Heck yeah. Congrats on the win. I'm gonna drop my email or my Insta and my Instas, whichever one. It's up to you. And when I ask for people to vouch, it's no offense. I just want to double check if it's good with the chat, then you're good with me. Oh, shucks, well, messed up. That's just how we roll, or that's how I roll. If y'all are all good, then because hey, in here we'll call you out. So there is my Instagram, or you can hit me up through my email. Whichever one, just let me know. Excuse me, where I'm sending it. It'll probably be out Monday, but if not, the latest will be Wednesday. I'm gonna need to change my diaper soon. And you win the knife in that case, bro. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. What kind was it? Which one was it? I have the white one, and I really like it. I feel like I had it out. Oh yeah, there it is. And it's one of my own. I think I had the Coas, the white and black Coas. I think I gave it to my brother. I'm not sure, but yeah, I like the color combination. I don't call it Stormtrooper. I just call it white and black. But congrats on the win, dude. Very cool. And thank you, all you guys. Everybody clowning over here. It is a good night for sure. Awesome, guys. Awesome, awesome. I appreciate y'all. Very, very cool. Yeah, you too, Henry. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, I'm about to wrap it up. Guy gets dinner. Have a good one. You too, man. Thank all you guys. Have a glow in the dark pyrite light that I paid for, then paid more than it was worth for. Oh, well, hopefully you like it. But again, thanks guys for a great stream. Time always goes by like that every time, and it's because y'all are awesome. I appreciate you guys so much for hanging out. We'll get more into the modeling next week. We'll get back to the design. I'm gonna fix that flat. Like I said, I just wanted to touch on a few things, Blade Show and the designs that I've worked on and the printing and just this and that. But great catching up, fun time, guys. Remember, $75 Wingspan blems for the soft jimping, inconsistent jimping, $75. That's S35DN, S35VN, not DN. Oh, what's that? Titanium and carbon fiber, and then the aesthetic blems are 85. In case anybody's interested. I appreciate all you guys. Enjoy your family, enjoy your friends, enjoy yourselves. Do great things. Keep the pockets packed. Eat some awesome snacks. I'll check y'all later. Peace. I gotta hit that